Hello guys, you're welcome to this video. In this video, we're creating dashboard using the Excel. So dashboard is a tool that organizes information typically from multiple data sets into one central location for tracking, analysis, and simple visualization to chart, graph, and maps. So a dashboard basically monitors live and incoming data. So live data means that you can build dashboards, reports, and views connected to automatically updated data. Okay, so basically we are going to be creating this database. We are going to be creating this dashboard in Excel. Okay, so we're going to move on to our Excel where we're going to be creating this dashboard from the project that we have done earlier on Excel. So okay, so this is our dashboard we started creating. Okay, so we're going to continue from here. So you can see that we're in another sheet over here. So this is our last project that we did on analysis, basic and advanced analysis. Okay, so we created another sheet. So we go to sheet 2 and we call that sheet dashboard. You can see it over here, dashboard. Okay, so this is our basic and advanced analysis dashboard that we want to create. So let's just write a basic let's just write a dashboard. Okay, so we have our number of men versus number of women over here. So each time we keep refreshing the page, this number keeps changing. Okay, so you can see the number of men versus women over here, which we took from here. We took from here and then we put it over here. Okay, so the next thing we're going to be creating is the average age of the people. So we're creating the average age over here. So we say average age. Okay, so we have our average age here. So what we're going to do, we want to have our average age. So we're going to do is equal to, then you come to sheet 1 and where we have the average age. So just click on the average age there. You can see it over here. So once you click on the average age, you just enter. So you can see we have our average age over here. Okay. So let's just put this in the borderline. Okay. So we have our average age here. Okay. So the next thing we are going to do, we are going to create a chart of number of men versus number of women. So to do that, we will highlight this where this number where we have number of men versus women, and then we go to the insert tab and you see recommended charts. You can just click on recommended charts. So let's just choose this chart. So when you come here, you click on OK. So we have the chart over here that shows us the number of men to women. So you just drag this chart, drag it to where we have this box. So we just have to decrease the size so you can fit in a space over there. Okay, okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to copy it. So just go to sheet 2 and we just copy this. We're going to copy this profession, and then you come to where we have, and then we paste it here. So we have a teaching IT construction, health, agriculture. Okay, so let's put a tick border here to separate the number of the professions, to separate the professions. Let's use tick borders. Okay, so what we're going to be doing now, we're going to be putting the values for the teachings, the number of person in teachings. So what you're going to do, we do is equal to sign. We go to the sheet 1. So where we have the number of teaching here, which is 66, we click on it and then click enter. So we have our number over here. We do same for IT. Click enter. So for health, we do same. Just go to your sheet 1, locate where we have number of health, and then click OK. Do same for agriculture. And then for general work, you just click on. Okay, so we have a number of person in each profession over here. So let's just put a border over here. Oh, border. Okay, so what we're going to do next is we're going to create a graph for this, a graph for the number of person in each. We're going to create. What we're going to do next, we're going to create a chart for the number of person in each profession. Okay, so we just highlight this where we have the number of person in each profession, and then you go to insert, and then we choose a recommended chart. So let's just check this and see this which one we could use. Let's choose which one best. Let's see this ones. Okay, so just go to recommended charts. Let's just choose this. Okay, so let's bring it down. Okay, so try and make it as neat as possible. So we have our chart here for the number of person in each profession. Okay. Okay. So what we're going to do next is we'll find the average value of car. The average value of car. So we'll come here. We're going to average, right? We're going to type average value of car. Average value of car. So we just do Alt Enter. Okay. So the average value of car will equal to, and then we go to sheet one where we have the average value of cars. You can see it over here. So we just click on it. Then you hit enter. Okay, so this is our value of car. So let's just put it in currency. Okay, so we have it over here. Okay, so we are making progress. So the next question we're going to write out is number of person with debts higher than X. Okay, so we say number of person. So we'll just do here. We just come here, just create space over here. We need more space. So number of person, number of person with Z higher than X. Okay. So we put that in the border. So we say it's equal to, then we go to our sheet one to get that answer. So we look for number of person with debt higher than. So we said the answer was 244. So we just click on that cell and click enter. So you can see our answer over there. Okay. So the next question will be number of person that has less than x, x than left, x left, less than x%, less than x% on their left, less than that has less than x% left on their mortgage. Okay. Okay, so we've gotten that. So we'll put that in the big tab, and then we'll go for the answer. So we'll go to sheet 1 to get the answer. Number of person that has less than X%. Okay, see the answer here. We'll click on enter. So we have our answer over here. Okay, so we've solved that. So let's put this well. So let's bring it up over here. Let's just send for this. Okay, so we just create just make it. So we call it average income per territory. So we'll just go back to our sheet 1, and then what we're going to do is we're going to copy. We're going to copy the territory. Okay, so we have the territory here. So where we have the territory, just copy it onto the dashboard, and then you just paste it here. Okay. Okay, so just create a border for this. Border, put it in borders. Okay, so we have our average income per territory and the territory over here. So what we're going to do, we're going to be putting those values for you, tickets, and others. Okay, so we do is equal to, we come to our sheet 1, check through. We can see it all right here down, the average income. So we have the average income for you over here. So just click enter. We do same for others. Just click enter. Okay, so we are done. Let's put that in a big tab. Okay, so let's use this chart instead. So let's use this chart, just bring it over here. Okay, so let's use the charts insert. You can see the chart over here that shows the average income per territory. Okay, so we use the chart in here to represent that. So what we're going to be doing now, we're going to be creating a variable so that if we keep changing this value, our dashboard will keep changing to give us the updated results. Okay, so we create a space here over for variables. Call the variables. Okay, so just put that in the top. So let's put that in the big tab. So we have up to three variables. So we name it 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so now we're going to bring our variable from here. You can see variables here. We have our variables over here. So this is our first variable here that we calculated for number 6 question. It says you can see our number 6 question, number of persons with debts higher than X. Okay, so this is the first variable. So we want to link this dashboard to our sheet 1 over here. Okay, so where we have the first variable here, 250, number of persons with debts higher than X. Okay, so we want to link it to this variable so that if we put, let's say, 200 or let's say 500 over here, our number of persons with debt higher than X will keep changing. Okay, so we're going to link. This is how we're going to link our dashboard here to our sheet 1. So you come to your sheet 1 where you have this variable X, which is number of persons. So where you can see we want to link this cell where we have 200,000. We want to link it with want to link it to this variable over here. Okay, so to do so, we come over to sheet 1 where we have this. The question was number of persons with debt higher than X. So this was our X value was 200,000 that we put over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to link this cell with to our dashboard over here so that we can keep changing the value anytime we want it. Okay. So to do that, we come over here where we have 200,000. Just do is equal to sign, and then you come to your dashboard, and then you click on this place and then hit enter. Okay. So you can see now it becomes $0 over here, and you go back to your dashboard. You can see and come here and put any amount you want to put. Okay. So let's say 300,000. And then you hit enter. Okay, so as you put 200,000, your dashboard keep changing, the cells they keep changing. Okay, so that's our first variable. So you can put any amount of X you want. It can be 400,000, and you see your result changing. Okay, so we'll do same for the next variable. So the next variable will be the number of person that has less than X% on their mortgage. Okay, the number of person that has less than X%. So we are going to go to our sheet and check for that question. So you can see the variable here over here, 30%. You can see 30% here. This was the variable. So what you do, you just click on that cell and then you put is equal to sign, and then you go over to your dashboard and come to the next variable here and you just click enter there. Okay, so once you click enter, you can see now that the percent becomes 0%. Then go back to your dashboard now, put any percent you want. It was 30%, so we can put 40%, and then you hit enter. Okay, so you can see, just remember to put a percent there. Once you click 40%, just change it to percent over here. So we have 40%. Okay, so the next variable is our last advanced question, which was find the average age of people having more than X dollars of net worth. Find the average age of people having more than X dollars of net worth. Okay, so let's just go to our sheet 1. So this is a variable here, the last variable, and it was about 900 trillion. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to link it to our dashboard over here so that we can keep changing this variable and we'll get our results over here. Okay, so just go back to sheet 1 and then make it is equal to sign, put this equal to sign, and then you go back to your dashboard where you have the third variable. You just click on it and then you just click enter. So once you click enter, you can see it now becomes 0.00. So you go back to your dashboard and then you can put any amount. So let's go to 800 trillion. Okay, so you can see you can see our dashboard over here. Okay, so we can see have a view of our dashboard. So basically, this is how to create a dashboard in Excel. So we have created a variable that is linked to our sheet one over here, and then this is the dashboard. So we have come to the end of our project.